This is Emma, and she's a couple weeks old?
3 weeks.
3 weeks old. She's been a little fussy. So one of the things that's neat about bringing a baby to a chiropractor is, can't get that off. We can find problems without the babies telling us. So a lot of times when they're fussy, they've had a little bit of birth trauma that it's not overt, they're not like stuck like this, but they're just uncomfortable if they're on their back, or she have trouble feeding on one side versus the other?
No, but it seems like she's having trouble passing gas, especially at night.
Oh, a little gassy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, try and get that coat off. There we go. And this is Tucker, big brother. Do you take care of her?
You can't.
Can't? One side. Ooh, that's a snug sweatshirt. So we're going to look for range of motion issues. And then I just put them on a towel so I can stem. So Emma looks pretty comfortable. Ooh, she might not like that. A little tender there, maybe. So it's oftentimes the problems in the neck. Yeah, so she's fighting me there. She does not want to go that way. How does that feel? So easy that way. Does it? Oh, you see her legs kick in. You can just make a funny face. So that's a nice little way to figure out where the problem is. And then, so she doesn't like to turn to the right. So we're going to flip her over here. Obviously, she just turned to the left. That's more comfortable. So she does have a little bit of torticollis. So we're going to turn her this way. And then sometimes it's easier to feel from the back how the spine is subluxated. So I'm feeling a problem right here. So take this right over my finger. And then that. Oh, look at that. That's different, isn't it?
She usually lays her head to the right on my chest, but she does move her little second.
Yeah, she wasn't liking that before. So laying, yeah, so sometimes when they're laying flat and on your chest, they can be in a little bit of flexion, which takes the joint out of the bind. But when they're laying flat, it puts them into extension a little bit. And so she didn't want to do that, you know, a second ago. So she looks pretty comfortable there. And this is like a millimeter of an adjustment, like very little. And then we also want to look at thoracic extension. That feels pretty good. That's really important for developmental. Developmentally, they need to be strong and on tummy time be able to lift their head. For one, if they spit up, they need to be able to lift and move it. So it's a safety concern, but it's also a major part of development. She feels pretty good there, so let's test it this way. See if that still works. Voila! And that's it. If you have colicky children, just bring them in, get them checked. If they don't have a misalignment, they don't get adjusted. If they do have a misalignment, we can find it without them telling us. And then, you can save yourself a lot of headaches of them crying or only being able to breastfeed on one side versus the other. And then the other major concern is if they spit up, if they can move both ways, they can lift their head up and then move it. So